Colleagues, so our conference is coming to an end, and so we are beginning to close it officially. So the official closing ceremony, who is going to our host, Moscow Exchange. Colleagues, effectively, a lot has been told today, and I just want to, on behalf of SkyX, express gratitude to RIFC, Organizing Committee, and another committee. And in my view, I think that many will come around to my way of thinking that this program has turned out to be saturated, interesting, broadening, very spirited, and the number of people who came here, and so there's a regular ENOG, and so more and more people we have year and out, so more and more people coming, so more friends, more colleagues come, and so that certainly fills in our telco industry with new information and provides more knowledge, experience, and so a good site for exchange experience and knowledge. And on behalf of SkyX, I'd like to thank once more all those present here. And recognize their presence, recognize their effort, and acknowledge that I think that we'll have a chance to talk more during the reception and more informal on the sidelines. And I'd like to ask you that certainly then there's always room for perfection, and so feedback is very important, and getting the feedback from all participants might help us all to calibrate ourselves and to make the upcoming ENOGs even better from the viewpoint of organizational issues and the timelines and program, so we can do it. We can do a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Andrea. And a little bit of statistics. Sure.
RIPE-NCC. Yesterday, I was walking through the corridors. I was in this room watching some of the presentations, the workshop, and it made me think about 11, 12 years ago, when I was still young. I had no white hair, and I attended the first regional meeting in Moscow. I remember at the time it was quite a small meeting. It wasn't very big, but I could see a lot of energy. You could see that people had a strong need to talk to each other, to network. There was a need to share experiences and to communicate, to talk with each other. Now, I remember at the time thinking, I believe this will not stop here and this will grow further. And what I saw yesterday made me realize that at the time I was right. And starting from a small regional meeting, it ended up in being what it is today. So I think that, things have gone a long way since then. Now, does anyone have in mind how many, or anyone wants to guess how many attendees we had during the last 2 days? 600.
A little less.
Yes, exactly. You went really close. We had 550 participants. And this is an absolute record. It's the highest number ever for an ENOG meeting. So, I think this is a great result, and it shows that the ENOG community is continuing to grow, and the participation is increasing as well. Now, if you look at the attendance by country, most of the attendees are Russian, but I think we could have expected that. And I think this would not have been possible without the host. And I would like to call Moscow IX here on stage, because I believe that, I would like to call our host here on stage, because I believe that you deserve an applause. Where is our host? Yes. We have a little something for you and want to say thank you.
Thank you for everything.
Apart from the host, I believe we owe a big applause also to the sponsors of this event, the Technical Center of Internet, NetNod, and LIX. Thank you. Now, finally, there is a long list of names here. I'm not going to name each of them, otherwise we will finish tomorrow morning. But I would like to ask all the people part of the program committee to join me here on stage, because you have done an amazing work, and we would like to thank you for that. We have a little something for each of you to thank you. Yes, this is going to take some time.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I wanted to add we have seen some amazing presentations over the last few days, and I really want to thank the presenters, but of course you guys for putting this all together. Thank you.
Okay, and on behalf of Program Committee, I would like to thank our hosts and sponsors, RIPE NCC and MSKAX, who allowed us to prepare this beautiful program. And, well, we hope they will support us. And looking at the previous slide and the growth, I think that format of our meeting need to be changed somehow, venue, something. So we are waiting for your suggestions. Also, we would like to thank our supporting staff, our broadcasters, our synchronous translations, who are listening to us and trying to translate. So again, thank you all.
Finally, as Alexander just mentioned, we would like your feedback on how we can further improve things. Please help us with this. And join the discussions also on the mailing list. The more participation, the merrier. Finally, there will be a next ENOG meeting, but I will leave the details to the actually upcoming host. And please join us also in Madrid at the RIPE meeting if you have the possibility to do so. And if not, please participate to the working group mailing list discussions. Finally, as already mentioned before, please help us to improve what we do. Help us by filling in the RIPE NCC survey 2016, and thank you everyone.
And we would like to give you a couple of brief comments. First, right now, we start collecting materials for the next ENOG in Yerevan. So it means that we are expecting, we intend to have very interesting presenters. We want to have interesting topics. We're open to proposals. If you have ideas, please write to us. The program committee will be very interested and can introduce some changes if it is worthwhile. So again, remind you that we still have the Facebook group, official ENOG. It's open for everyone. Join us. You may discuss things that we can later include in the agendas. Thank you. I will add that we open the applications. You can submit the applications for ENOG, next ENOG, into mailing list. So tomorrow we shall start mailing out. We expect your submittals, and the first deadline we have is 15th of August. You will laugh at that date. Very few people will make it within the 2 months, but still we hope, and we shall expect you in Yerevan. Then let me pass the mic to our host for our next meeting. He will tell us about the next ENOG 12. Hi again, I will not keep you long, maximum 5 minutes. So, as we announced, on the 3rd and 4th of October, we shall have ENOG, but we shall have a week, in fact, on the IT technology, information technologies, and I shall show you first on the 30th of September to the 2nd of October, the largest in Digitech trade fair. And on the 3rd and 4th, we shall have ENOG, then Armenian meeting. Then on the 4th and 5th, we shall have RIPE NCC training. So we shall have a very loaded week on high tech. Then on our agenda, we shall have a visit to several interesting centers. IB School, innovative school that you will see how interesting it is. Visit to a cognac, a brandy a refinery, brandy winery, then Machunen Cultural Center, and those who visited last year will tell how interesting it was. So we shall be testing, well, we shall be sampling, we shall be having wine and some poetry. Yerevan is where it's warm. The distillery, wine distill. So so that was the city that's going to receive you, and it's like the first outcry. Have you signed up for this wonderful ENOG meeting in Yerevan in October? So it means that we invite you to visit and just have a bottle of brandy or wine or vodka, better too. So we expect all of you. Please send your applications, submit your applications, and contact the program committee to Sergey. And like yesterday, we said we have an opportunity to support the people who will want to visit Yerevan, so we are waiting for you there. We'll be looking forward to meet you there. So allow me to announce this event closed.